What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? It's Verticy bringing you guys back with a brand new episode of Death Note, a new edition, a new episode of Death Note, man. We are jumping into episode number 8, entitled Glare. Last episode was a crazy episode, man, one of my favorites. My homie Light looked at the watch and said, you know what? I'm Kira. Looked at, what's her name? Naomi, I think? Looked at her and said, I'm Kira. Right before the seconds ticked down to the point where she was basically forced to kill herself and basically got played by my boy Light. That was a crazy episode, man. One of my favorite episodes. I remember it from the first time we watched it, and seeing it again for the first time in over a year was really special, was really cool, man. Light, he played her, bro. He played her. That episode was crazy. The last 2 episodes were really crazy. So if you guys missed any of the previous episodes, you guys can find the Death Note playlist down in the description down below. Super excited jumping into this episode, man. Episode number 8 of Death Note, entitled Glare. I think this is the point where this is basically going to be a blind reaction. I'm excited to actually finish this story out for the first time on this channel, bro. It's going to be really cool. It's going to be really special. Hopefully you guys are excited for this reaction. If you guys are, I know what to do. Be sure to leave a like on this video. Subscribe to this channel. If you guys are new to this channel, that'd be greatly appreciated. Also, bear in mind that I do in fact have a Patreon. So if you guys do want to go through and get early access content, exclusive series reactions, and full uncut episode reactions, you guys can find all of that over there on the Patreon page. Over there we have exclusive shows like One Piece, Dragon Ball, All Noah Zero, God of High School, all sorts of shows over there. So check it out if you guys are interested, man. We got more shows to come in the future as well. Eventually we're gonna watch all of One Piece. Yes, all like 1,000 plus episodes of One Piece. Eventually we gonna get there, man. It's gonna be exclusive just to Patreon. But needless to say, enough talk, bro. I'm really excited to see what this episode contains. Episode number 8, Glare. Hopefully you guys are excited. But with that being said, enough talk. Let's go through and jump right into this episode of Death Note.
That was footage from surveillance cameras at the station. The death of one of the FBI agents is captured on here.
Oh, Ray Pember?
Ray Pember passing the ticket gate on his way in, then him boarding the train, and finally the part where he dies on the platform.
Oh, they on this? Are they on this right here? Okay. The Ray Pember incident, the bus incident. Uh-oh.
Ray Pember comes through the west entrance of Shinjuku Station at 3:11 p.m.
Oh.
But even if he was following someone at that time, I think it's going to be very difficult for us to draw any real conclusions.
It really is going to be difficult, man. Light did a good job covering up those loose ends. What are they eating? What is that?
Oh, thank you very much. What that
ice cream? I ain't never seen no green ice cream before other than mint and chocolate chip. What in the world?
He's holding what looks like an envelope when he passes through the ticket gate.
Ah, they're on to us. Uh-oh.
But in the footage right before his death, it's gone.
It was on that bus. Light said, hey, leave that on the bus. Don't take that with you.
Which means it was left on the train.
Yep.
It seems like he's straining to look inside the train before the doors close.
Oh, it was Light. It was Light, bro. Kira was on that bus with him.
Kira was on that train.
Oh. L, you're good, bro.
There's no reason for Kira to come to the scene of his own crime when he can kill from a distance.
He needed something more, though, bro. L is on his case, man.
What's going on with you, Light? You haven't stopped writing criminals' names in the Death Note for 4 days straight.
4 days? Jesus.
I've never seen the Death Note used like this.
Consider it insurance.
Ah, he's making sure people stay dying no matter what, huh?
Are you sure that I can use any date as long as it's before the end of a person's predetermined lifespan?
Anytime before the end of their lifespan should work.
Okay. Homie's literally giving himself life insurance just in case anything happens. That's smart. Because say, for instance, homie somehow ended up in the hospital. Somehow, you know, got away from the Death Note to where he can't use it, right? Got in some sort of tricky situation. If people stopped dying the moment that happened, it would look kind of suspicious. So that's clever of Light to think ahead like that, man. Homie's really on point with how he's thinking, with covering up the loose ends and stuff. It's gonna be a crazy battle, bro. The little methodical game, Light versus L. We see L obviously looking through all sorts of tapes, connecting, you know, could Kira be on that bus? He's already thinking it. All sorts of stuff, man. They both thinking, and this show's so good, man. This show's so good.
Ryuzaki, it's Ukita at the NPA.
Ukita? Who's Ukita?
Right. Then give Yukita the number for line 5 and ask him to have the informant call that line instead. It'll be safer that way.
What is this phone call gonna be about? We're about to find out.
Yes, this is Suzuki, head of Kira's Investigation Public Information Division.
Suzuki, I see you, L.
Naomi Misora.
Ooh.
Heard that name before.
Ah, snap. Is he gonna find out she died?
She's from the Los Angeles baby murder case. That's right.
Oh.
She was working under me.
Ah, crap, bro.
Well, apparently she's been missing since the day after her fiancé died.
She died. Light got to her.
Suicide.
If anything, it's more likely she'd be trying to catch Kira.
That's what she tried to do, bro. He knows that she wouldn't kill herself.
Possible that she may have found a lead. If that's the case, did Kira manage to get to her first?
Oh, it's getting so close, man. It's getting so close.
Focus our investigation on only those people who Ray Pember was tailing.
Very well. Who are these two individuals he was investigating?
Oh, snap.
Deputy Director Kitamura, along with
With?
Detective Superintendent Yagami. And
Oh
their
my
families.
god, oh my 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 god. Ah,
It seems like you're pretty
snap.
skilled with your hands. I bet you're pretty popular with the girls, aren't you?
What? What you talking about, Ryuk?
I'm guessing you're not that popular, are you?
Nah. He's like, what do you mean by that?
I don't see how you could even consider this. If this got out, we'd have a civil rights scandal on our hands. We'd all lose our jobs.
What about the wiretaps and cameras?
What are the odds that Kira's in one of those households?
Maybe 10%.
10%.
No, it's closer to 5%.
5%, okay. I mean, that still is like a high percentage. When you think about the whole world.
I don't have to tell you how offended I am to learn my family is under suspicion. Having said that, just go ahead with it.
Wow, your own family, you gonna let that slide?
I don't want any blind spots in the house, and that includes the bathroom.
That is kind of weird. You got a daughter and a wife.
But there is no point in doing any of this if we can't be thorough. Now I
Oh.
suggest you keep quiet.
Oh my god. Okay, I guess he just wants to clear his family's name.
I'm sorry.
No.
Jesus, that is really intrusive though. Like wiretaps and cameras in every portion of the house with a daughter and a wife. What?
How long will it take to prepare the wiretaps and cameras we need?
Anytime, provided.
Anytime? Ah, it's about to go down. Light did say that he like planned this ahead of time, so this is the perfect time to actually set that in place. So this camera's in the house. He can't be writing people's names down. Are they already set up? Oh, they're already set up. Oh my god, he's looking at Kira. He's looking at Kira. Don't you slip up, Light. Don't you slip up. What? You notice something?
I don't think anyone else is in the house right now. Do you want to play some video games?
Y'all play video games together? That's cool.
You listening?
Oh, he knows. He knows. How?
I don't believe it. I never knew he went to such great lengths.
Oh, that's suspicious.
Have you ever talked to your son about the investigation?
Of course not. I've never once revealed classified information to my family.
Where exactly are we going? Light, don't ignore me when I'm talking to you or I'll get mad.
You see, are these clothes bugged?
There's a very strong possibility that there are wiretaps and maybe surveillance cameras hidden throughout my house.
How do you know?
I left the paper in the door in a way that it would be obvious to anyone entering the room.
Oh.
The real test is the handle.
Ah, that's why he felt the handle like that and that sound effect cued in.
Whenever I close the door, I adjust it slightly. Instead of letting it sit horizontally, I lower it by about 5 millimeters.
Ah, that's how he knew someone was in his room.
That method alone doesn't tell me if my door was actually open.
Facts.
So I put a mechanical pencil lead in place as well.
This dude Light thinks about everything, bro. He has precautions in place.
When I got home from school today, I noticed that the pencil lead was broken.
Now that you mention it, I do remember that.
Someone was in his room. Could be his mom, though.
Maybe it was your mother.
Facts.
My family wouldn't have noticed the piece of paper.
You think that little of your family? She wouldn't even acknowledge the piece of paper. She doesn't have the intellect. What?
That's right, surveillance cameras. Once the apple's in my mouth, no one can see it.
That's how that works? No more apples.
I never told you this, but apples are to me what cigarettes and alcohol are to humans. Do you see what I'm saying?
It's like that, Ryuk?
My body gets all twisted. I do handstands. It's not pretty.
I don't need to see that.
As dark as this show is, man, scenes like those are cool. The fact that there's still some funny moments in a show like Death Note.
You'll have to find out where all the cameras are hidden. If you're lucky, you might find a blind spot where you can eat them without being seen.
Wow, Light, I see what you're doing.
Yeah, a camera search.
Light, bro, that's crazy.
So interesting.
I got a little thing that I want to say. It's kind of funny because like Light is so manipulative to the point where he literally just like manipulated Ryuk to help him. Did you guys catch that? I mean, literally, Ryuk has explained many times now that, hey, I'm not on your side. I'm not on L's side. I don't really care what happens to you. I don't care if you die. I just want you to know that I'm just doing this for entertainment because it's fun for me and I like spectating. I'm just a spectator. What we saw here, I just caught that Light basically manipulated a Shinigami. Ryuk, he said, if you want to, you know, eat your apples, you got to find all the cameras. Maybe you find a blind spot. So he is using Ryuk to find all the cameras in the house. That's funny, man. Cause basically just won Ryuk over to pretty much be on his side for a little bit because obviously Ryuk said, as I said, he's just a spectator, right? He's just a spectator. He's not gonna help at all. But Light just manipulated Ryuk to actually do that, to help him find all the cameras in the house so he could eat apples. That's funny, bro. That's really funny. What's going on here? Oh my god. I see you, Light. Ryuk, bro, you gotta focus up.
It's too obvious. The only reason he didn't want anyone in his room was because he had his magazine. That's what he wants us to think.
Yo, L's already like, that's what he wants us to think. He's Kira. He's already like convinced that this dude's Kira, huh?
I found a camera in the air conditioner.
In the air conditioner?
So they really put cameras in here.
Yikes.
Even if this is the Kira case, I didn't think the Japanese police would ever go this far.
Bro, could you guys do this? Do you think if you guys were in Light's situation, I don't know how long these cameras are going to be in his room. Imagine this for the rest of the anime. I mean, we're extended like weeks and weeks and weeks of time. Could you guys just pretend like, you know, everything's just normal? Knowing that there's like constant like eyes on you at all times. Could you just like fake it? I don't know if I could, man. I might actually crack a little bit. I might be like, man, I'm bored. I just want to be left alone right now. To know that there's like constant eyes on you, constant cameras watching you, constant like audio listening to everything you say, that's kind of weird, bro. And you gotta actually fake it and like pretend like everything's just normal. Good luck, Light, man. This is gonna be tricky.
Man, these covers mislead you all the time.
Okay. 10 out of 10 acting, Light. 10 out of 10 acting.
It'll be okay. Luckily, I prepared for this kind of situation.
Oh, really? He did. He did say that he wrote down names in advance.
Oh, Light.
That's where the disappointment sets in. Oh, Light. What are we doing?
I love you. Always.
What is this? What in the romance?
They're saying that in response to the Kira murders, Interpol has decided to dispatch a force of 1,500 investigators to Japan.
Oh, he's trying to get a reaction out of Light, huh?
Regardless of whether this news is real or not, it's obvious they're just trying to evoke reaction from
Bro, the games, I love this show, man. I love this show so much.
The ICPO sure is stupid.
Oh.
If they're gonna send all these people here to investigate, shouldn't they keep it a secret?
Oh, he's talking to L like, I know what your games are.
This is nothing more than a desperate attempt to shock Kira in the hopes that he'll reveal himself somehow. I wouldn't be surprised if Kira sees right through this.
Yo!
I counted 64 in total.
64?
Whoever put them here expected you to at least find some of them.
Yeah, he's going out of line just to catch Kira. He's doing everything he can to catch you.
What I want to know is how am I going to be able to eat apples?
Poor Ryuk.
I guess you can't talk in here. But we'd better discuss this outside tomorrow.
Any normal person would slip under these circumstances.
That's what I was saying earlier.
Not easy with me, L.
Oh, that's what I was saying earlier, man. Discussing like, would you guys be able to get through this situation knowing that there's constant surveillance over you? I don't know if I could do it. I'd go insane. I'd literally go insane. I'd spend most of my time outside the house. I don't know if I could be under these situations, under these circumstances that Light's going through, which really shows his character and how good he is and how committed he is to not being caught. What is that? What do you put in the potato chips?
Oh, the symptoms are starting!
Gotta get this guy some apples ASAP.
I'll solve equations with my right hand and write names with my left.
That is cold.
I'll take a potato chip and eat it.
That's where that's from. It's from this anime. I'll take a potato chip and eat it. This is where the game really begins. Light versus L. Wow.
So I suppose anyone who didn't watch the news can't be Kira, right?
He's not buying it though. He's like, right? He's like questioning himself like, right? I don't know.
I know it's only the first day after the cameras were installed, but the Yagami household seems almost too innocent to me.
Ah, crap.
I can't say for sure whether you're extremely generous or just a spoiled brat. Didn't that mini LCD TV cost you $400?
For that little TV thing? Oh, he threw it away. Got rid of the evidence. He threw away the TV, huh? Good job. Good job, Light. Good job, bro. You did good this episode, man. You did good. This episode was kind of like a tie. I mean, we got to see, you know, Elle win in episode 2. We got to see Kira win a few times. Obviously, with the things he's been doing, you know, the kill against Naomi. We get to see this back and forth game, but this is the first episode where it kind of seems like a draw. I mean, Elle played his move. He put cameras and wiretaps in the house, which was his play to get ahead. But Kira countered that by showing no information that he's Kira. So, kind of a tie, man. Kind of a little bit of a stalemate. I'm really enjoying this show, bro. This episode is getting hectic, man. The fact that we are only on episode 8 and we have Elle looking at Kira is crazy. Man, this show's a roller coaster. Really enjoyed this episode, man. This episode was really good. All right, so that was the end of that episode number 8, entitled Glare. I see why it's called Glare, because obviously the glare with all the cameras and the glare inside the potato chip bag. I see why it's called Glare. This episode was really, really good, man. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the reaction. This is the first anime that I really just have to like pause a lot just to like get out a few thoughts and ideas and kind of some perspective about what's actually going on. This show is super dialogue heavy, lots of information, lots of back and forth between characters, and this is one of the only shows that I've had to like pause and get out a few thoughts constantly throughout the episode, because there's just a lot of stuff happening inside this anime. I almost feel like it's going too fast. I mean, I feel like it's episode 8, and I think there's this actual anime is like what, 30-40 episodes long, something like that, right? And already in episode 8, we have Elle broke it down to just 2 people who could potentially be Kira. Like he said, it was like a 5% chance, 10% chance out of, you know, the 2 of those people that were suspected of being Kira. We have literally Elle looking at Kira in episode 8, witnessing him actually do his work, actually kill people and stuff, which is crazy because we are literally only on episode 8. So that just really like makes me wonder, what are we gonna see in the future of this show? So far, man, this show has been really, really good. This episode was really, really good. I was not expecting to see the crazy play of Elle saying, hey, we are going to go past the boundaries of what we actually are allowed to do, and we're going to be very intrusive and place cameras and wiretaps in the house. Like, what? And it's crazy because Light's dad actually said, okay, do it. I guess he just was like so reluctant on like, hey, I want my family's name to be cleared, so just do it. Do what you have to do. I want their names to be cleared, even if he has a daughter and a wife. And he said like cameras at all points, even the blind spots. And that's really intrusive, man. I don't know if I'd be on board with that. I definitely wouldn't be on board with that. I'd be like, hey, you ain't doing this? What you talking about? I mean, I think he's like I think he's allowed to say no, right? I mean, I feel like if he were to say no and like Elle wouldn't be okay with that, and he did it anyways, that would be illegal to do that, and he'd be in trouble. So I wouldn't want that to happen. I wouldn't want my family to be constantly surveillance just because of like they're suspected that Kira could be in the household. I don't know, but I see why Light's dad actually did it, because he actually loves his family. He wants his family's name to be cleared. So I see why he did what he did. But man, Light really, really stepped up in this episode, bro. He really stepped up. He stated in the very, very beginning that if anything were to happen to me, if I was hospitalized, if I couldn't actually, you know, write people's names down, I took measures ahead of time to make sure that I'm gonna be okay. Basically, that I have insurance. And he basically wrote people's names down ahead of time and stated that they're gonna die, even if he's not actually there actively writing names every single day. He basically has insurance so people constantly die. Basically, like me making sure that I have videos ahead of time. I'm making videos ahead of time, so I make sure that I stay ahead and I don't, you know, miss a day. He's doing that, but he's killing people. I love the scene inside this episode where Elle placed the message, the message on the TV saying that, hey, we have 1,500 investigators looking for Kira. And I loved Light's response to it, man. He basically said, I wouldn't be surprised if Kira saw right through this. It's kind of silly to announce that. And basically he was like pretty much directly talking to Elle and getting at him and kind of poking at him like, hey, I saw right through this, bro. And I feel like Elle kind of knew that, because he kind of like smirked a little bit like, okay, I see what game we're playing. I see you, Light. Interested to see what happens next, man. Hopefully you guys enjoy this reaction. This episode, it just keeps on getting better and better and better. This episode was amazing. It just keeps on getting better and better and better, man. This episode was amazing. I hope you guys enjoyed the reaction. Lots of thoughts, lots of questions, lots of ideas about what's going to happen in the future. I'm excited to dive into the next upcoming episodes. Hopefully you guys will embark on that journey with me, man. You already know what to do. Be sure to leave a like on this video. Subscribe to this channel if you guys are new to this channel. That'd be greatly appreciated. Check out the Patreon for the full uncut episode reaction and exclusive series reactions over there. But needless to say, that is going to do it for episode number 8 of Death Note Glare. That was a great episode. I'll be seeing you guys in the next one. Peace!